We are getting shocking news from Edo election. I repeat, we are getting shocking reports from Edo election. Edo State government raises alarm over plot to hijack INEC collation centers. Edo State government is asking the military to intervene in Edo State. I repeat, those that are responsible for security in Edo State, we heard that over 35,000 policemen were deployed to Edo State. We know that more than or less than 13,000 policemen are actively fighting banditry and bandits. Over 35,000 policemen are deployed to Edo State. Plots to hijack INEC collation centers. So Edo State government is asking the military to come and intervene. You know, the governor had been speaking with, he knows them. He has worked with them. He was once in the APC. He knows their capability. He knows their mindset. He has been speaking tough since the past 1 month. If they rig this election, Nigeria will burn. If it's a do or die affair, whatever have you. So APC, PDP, Labour Party, they are all going to put in their machineries and how they are going to win the election. Now, one stunt being pulled, accused by the PDP, is that they said Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party has stepped down to support Asho Ighodalo. At the end of the day, we found out that it was fake news. Listen to this video.
I am in this race. I remain in this race because that is what Edo people need today. I resist any attempt by anyone to try to convince my teaming supporters that anything has changed. Nothing has changed. We are in the race. And I encourage all voters in Edo State to go to the polls tomorrow and exercise their constitutional rights. Labour Party is still in this race. Olumide Osaibovo Akpata is governorship candidate of the Labour Party. Yusuf Asama Kadiri, senior advocate of Nigeria, is deputy governorship candidate of the Labour Party. There is no iota of truth in this very insidious document that says that we are no longer in the race.
Having said that, if not for the social media, we have accepted this fake news of this narrative twisting by the PDP. But within minutes, Akpata went and did a press conference. He did a video, journalists were there, and they put it out within minutes without the help of anybody, whether they are going to be NTA or Arise TV or TVC or Channels TV. That is one of the advantages of the social media. These guys, especially the PDP and APC, they are birds of same fellow. How do I mean? What I mean is that if not for the APC, the PDP would have found ways to rig this election and walk over. But because APC is the same rigor as PDP, they are riggers. They are in Riggers Association, Electoral Riggers Association. They are in the same meeting, the same association. That's why they find it difficult to somebody want to take in the monopoly of rigging. This one will raise an alarm. The other one is a governor in the state. The other one is federal government. So APC wants to rig in Edo State. PDP wants to rig in Edo State. It becomes very, very difficult. All they know how to do is that they want to carry propaganda that a Labour Party has collapsed its structure to support the PDP. Now, it's going to sway the minds of voters to now start, those that wanted to initially vote for Akpata, Olumide Akpata, Labour Party, will want to now vote for the PDP. So PDP have formed that strategy of trying to, they know that if APC pulls that strong, it will not be to their own benefit. You cannot say that Labour Party pulled down its structures to support APC. It can never happen because light and darkness, they are two different things. Nobody's perfect, but you can see which one is better than the other. So it's only PDP that have this little affiliation with the Labour Party. Some Labour Party obedient movement guys left Labour Party and joined the PDP for their dual election. They say they want to support Ighodalo. So they saw that window, and through that window, they are pushing the propaganda that Olumide Akpata has stepped down for Asho Ighodalo. All lies. Everybody has started pulling stunts. The other one said that Asho Ighodalo has been disqualified by the court. Another document, probably from the Labour Party. Everyone is now pulling stunts after PDP started all these things we are seeing on social media today. It's going to be very tough in Edo State. Edo State will determine the fabric that would move for a revolution. The federal government should be very, very concerned about October 1st revolution movement, whatever, protest and whatever. They should be concerned about it because the Edo State will trigger whatever that's going to happen in October 1st. I know that the APC in all is they are relying on the structure of criminality that they have put on ground to rig the elections. You can see how Edo State government is crying out that people want to hijack the coalition centers because that is where they go. That's how the Labour Party failed in all of their dealings. They allowed the people vote. They allowed their people collate. They now brought it to the coalition centers. It was at the coalition centers. There was a video when one guy was changing figures. A Nigerian that wants a better country for his children. You are changing figures for a politician, an evil politician. That's what they do. So PDP, who wants to rig, now saw that APC wants to do the same thing they are doing because they know themselves. They know where to meet themselves. They know how they are going to stand themselves. That's why the guy, the PDP governor, will never sleep until Monday when they will declare the election. Who wins Edo State? I've spoken to some people from Edo State. Some are indifferent. Some are saying, what has the PDP done? Some are saying that it is Ishang, turn of Ishang, whether it is good governance or not, but it is turn of Ishang. Ishang is the thing. If Ishang does not give them good governance, they don't care whether the Ishang person will give them good governance. They don't care the structure that person is coming from, the people that surround him, the people that are endorsing him, the people that are supporting his ambition, that have been in charge of the state for the past 16 years, that the state lacks in infrastructure. Nobody cares about that. They all care. All they want to know is that somebody from Ishan, Aswe Igudalo, must win, and they don't want APC. Somebody said that instead of APC to win, let Labour Party win. So most people are taking PDP as the first choice. And this is the PDP that may emerge winner, but APC is standing by the side. If APC and PDP clash, Labour Party could emerge the winner of this election. But how does that impact on the life of the ordinary Nigerian or Edolite? How has Obaseki's 8 years impacted in the life of the Edo people? How? To what measure? Did he meet their expectation? What has he done at all? You say you pay 70,000. I'm not even going to politics, but I'm just looking at a possibility whereby we are learning propaganda day by day. During this Jonathan Buhari era and Tinubu era, I've been studying and learning a lot about propaganda, how people push agendas. I've been studying and I've learned a lot from the Southwest. I'm telling you, I'm doing research on how they have been pushing propaganda with a straight face, conscienceless, pushing propaganda of the annihilation of the people with a straight face, pushing narratives that are necessarily not needed, not right, with a straight face. Look at what is being done to Olumide Akpata. These are the products of Obaseki. Was an APC governor, was in APC before he went to PDP. Of course, they never change. They just change party. They never change their activity. What they do, this is their trademark. This is what you know them for. I'm not saying endorse anybody. I'm telling you people that the structure is not working. Join the movement. I'm asking you to do. Look at how you can restructure yourself, your mind, restructure your community, restructure where you are, and look forward to a better system. This Nigerian system, I told some people, if Tinubu wants to take Edo by force, he can take it by force, but there are consequences. He can take it by force and nothing will happen. It is only the state that will be affected. He will be in Abuja. Like, he doesn't care what is happening in the north. People are dying, kidnapped. Bandits come half freeway, kidnap this one. It doesn't. Look at Maiduguri flood. Politicians were supposed to fix the dam. Did not fix the dam. They are allocating hundreds of millions Why they take billions home and go and build houses somewhere else? Dam, they refused, they neglected the dam. Nothing they can take care of. Refineries, they could not take care of it. Nothing, they know how to, nothing at all in their lifetime they know how to take care of. But stealing, kleptomania, stealing. So flood destroyed Maiduguri. Then, so it doesn't concern anybody. People's houses and livelihoods were destroyed. People were given 10,000 and Indomie were sent out of the streets. They even started embezzling the monies that people, World Bank, other human beings donated to the flood victims. They were embezzling the money. A government of embezzler. So if Tinubu wants to rig Edo election, it's just going to take chaos. I'm telling you about the structure. You cannot beat it. It's going to catch up with everybody one way or the other. What happens to the Igbos in Lagos, in Nigeria? A lot of Nigeria, they are being subjugated with all sort of attacks and everything. And nobody spoke. Nobody said anything about how Igbos are going through. Nobody is championing anything. But when you go through the same thing, don't fold. Don't panic. Don't panic, because it will get injustice. Injustice will get to everybody. Everybody will have his or a taste of injustice. I pray that a Labour Party wins. I don't pray PDP or APC wins. My prayer is that Labour Party wins. But how will Labour Party win in such an environment, such a structure, such a system, whereby voters are now waiting to collect money? Voters are waiting to see who will give them money. I'm telling you, nobody send. People are concerned about what they are going to eat the next minute, the next moment. That's where their mind is. They don't care who is coming to buy their votes, whether it's the APC that is going to destroy their future. How deranged the minds of most of these Nigerians are. They are all concerned about how they are going to get that 10,000, 15,000, 5,000, 20,000 to eat for that day. In Osun State, Abe Ekiti State, we saw some young people collecting money. They sold their votes and they were happy. 1 year after, how far? The money you use in selling your vote, you have spent much more. The government has stolen much more from you by increasing everything. For instance, if you are going to work and you earn 100,000 and your expenses might be 80,000, you now have to go and collect 5,000 naira to sell your vote. Add 5,000 naira to 100,000, 105,000. So when the government entered, you just gained 5,000 from government. You still sold your vote. You gained 5,000 for government for the next 4 years. The government entered. That 100,000 of yours was not even able. Your expenses cannot take 100,000. What are the government taking from you? Double that money. If you have voted for the right choice, you find it easier to even spend 100,000 and even save 50,000. But instead of you saving 50,000, every month the government is collecting more than 100,000 from you after they give you 5,000 to sell your vote. Every month the government is collecting more than 100,000 from you. If you are paying transport every day 500 and now you are paying 1,002, every day the government is collecting 700 naira from you. And when you calculate it in a year, you are looking at over 200,000. While you sold your vote for you see, Nigerians and sense is far from many Nigerians. Well, I don't blame them. It is the condition the politicians have put them in, whereby you go to school, you cannot use your brain. So in Edo State, if they give you money to sell your votes, don't use your brain. You are looking at people. You are looking at, okay, from Ishan. You have been doing quota system all along. Obaseki could not fix roads. No accountability. That is the problem. Could not fix road. Infrastructure just dilapidated. People were complaining. What has it done? In all the south states, Edo is getting backward when it comes to infrastructure. What has it done? But at the end of the day, if the person that is God fearing, that is well positioned, is not from Ishang, he should go and sit down. Let a stupid man who is from Ishang, or let somebody who has godfathers, who is having to look at the faces of some people to do any project in the state. People that came together, you see, all sort of association, diaspora, this one, everybody, think tank, they are come together to sponsor Aswe Igodalo. These are the people that Aswe Igodalo is going to be loyal to, not you. Every other thing that is going to trickle down is what they will just decide to give you. So if you look at these three candidates and you don't know who to vote, they need to collect that voters card from you. You don't make the right decision, they need to collect that voters card from you. I've said it over and over again. Most Nigerians cannot make good decisions. So there is no need for them to be giving voters card. The ones that can make good decisions and are being deprived. The ones that can make good decisions are being deprived of getting voters card. While those they know that they can manipulate, they are goats. They give goats. You go into the north, they bring voters card to your doorstep. Go to the southeast, they will line up for days. While in the north, they bring voters card to your doorstep, and our politicians will sit with their politicians and be laughing. Those that say they are representing us. While we are being disenfranchised in a certain region, those that can make good decisions, you can see the Igbos have made good decision of presidents over the years. Everybody that is being supported by the Igbos, you see that they have been performing at least better than all these other guys that have been supported by every other person. So if you have your voters card, you don't tell your mama the right people to vote. Those that are illiterate, those that don't know their left from their right, start telling them their left from their right, who they need to vote. Don't come and vote because of from here. That quota system has put you in bondage, and we also put you in bondage. That's not the system that works. The system that works will not look at zoning. It will look at competence, capacity, character. If you want this, vote the person you are seeing that has this competence, capacity. Whether it's Aswe Godalo, whether it's Olumide Akpacha, but Okwebolo, I don't think he has it. Don't even go there. He doesn't even have anything close to that. He's already a remote. He's a robot, a remote control. The people around him want to rule the state through him. So just know that there are places you don't cross. Don't cross that side. That side is no-go area. A big one for PDP, for throwing that stunt. You are teaching politicians, upcoming politicians like us, on how to detect when somebody is trying to rig election through creative means. You want to take all the voters from Labour Party with that Midas touch, with that single stroke of pushing the propaganda that Akpata has resigned. Imagine. Okay. God help you people as we wait the results of the election.